Happy Saturday. Not exactly a super sunny day out there. Got some blue sky, but we're working on it. Today is a spring cleaning day, for lack of a better term. UPS driver coming in. He's good looking. You know, I did that driving video the other day and showed you the roads, how they're set up now. But, all the grinding done from what I've been told. Hopefully they're going to come back and clean up along the edge of the sidewalk here, because that loose stuff. It's a pretty good bump. You can see out on the main street there, it's kind of the same way. Makes for an interesting drive. Coming home, what a mess. I've actually been cleaning in here, believe it or not. We got a couple of boards in primer. I am trying a new, to me, product. I'll flip it around here. I'll give it a whirl. Had a little problem out on the shed. Grab that. So we're actually using a spray primer, Zinser. Z-I-N-S-S-E-R. Bullseye 123 primer for all surfaces. Supposed to be good for wood. We'll see. Top coat in 30 minutes. Ideal for under deep color paints. Interior, exterior. So, we'll see if it works or not. But, yeah, the shed. Let's leave that right there. Guess I didn't latch the door one night and the wind caught it. And, pretty much tried to rip the whole door off. Neighbor kids losing their stuff in my yard all the time. Chuck them back over the fence. So went ahead and pulled the trim piece off here. You can see where it pulled the screws right out. Got new latches, so luckily it's secured that way, but this is not how the door should be opening, and one hand is a little difficult. That's how it should look with the piano style hinge. Got this one a little bit too. So I've got some new hinges. I don't remember where they're at, but yeah, that's where the boards are going to go. I'm going to replace, probably go ahead and replace this one. I don't remember how much I bought. Replace this one. I should be able to reuse this trim board because it didn't rip it off the door, and I think I'm going to replace this trim board. I got to try to find my paint, and I'm going to use flat gate style hinges now. I think I've got 3 or 4 per side. I got to get the old screws out. No big deal. Got the screw gun. Whole little project working on in there, but yeah. I'm gonna cut the grass today too. There was the UPS guy driving by. So what's the tree doing here? I gotta get this thing cleaned out this year. We got growth. It's spring. This thing will be leafing out in no time. And the sumac is starting to go crazy. You gotta get cleaned up underneath that before it goes nuts. Should probably get in here and cut some of this back too this year. See a couple of branches like this one here can come out. I'm trying to just leave the big older growth. But I think that may be something we can do today. Get things cleaned up back here. There's somebody living in the pink shed back there. They're not supposed to do that. Noticed that the other day. I've got a chewed up dog toy that's been blowing around. But yeah. Need to get some weeds pulled and crud on the camera lens. Music thumping in the back room there. I didn't turn that off before I came outside. But yeah, the first mow of the year. Get that knocked out. Prime. I'm going to try to wash the car today. because it's a needing it. It was washed a couple months ago at the dealership, but she's a little skimy, little dirty. It's a little baked on too, so need a coat of wax this year. I see the streaking under the mirrors and off the tail lights or the headlights, so we'll get her. Yeah, these primed up. I don't remember buying one that was so bad on this end, but we don't need the full length. So, yeah, we'll bring y'all along for the day. So, I got one board twisted too. I'll try to remember to cut it off at that end. So, alrighty, let's get to work. Alrighty, I think the yard work's done. Got an insulated overshirt on. It's got a little warm. What time is it? 1:03. So yard work's done. Spent a little bit more time on the front yard cleaning it up. Pulled out all the dead stuff. Actually pulled out a few of the tubers. No, not you guys. Those tubers. Pulled a few of them out because it was just getting overgrown. But still looks like I got way too many in there. You can see that they're growing up on top of the ground, and spider webs under there. Who knows what kind of critters live in there. Maybe I should get in and cut a few of those out too, but next time, a little bit at a time. I want to get some more flat rock, stepping stone type, and make a little path. And then I really would like to figure out, got a high spot right in here. Got a downspout around the corner, so the water all comes around here and then it pools. I need to dig up some grass and do some grading, because I got a low spot right in there and then almost a channel that leads off that way. So I'd like to cut through there, maybe level that out a little bit. Could actually take this whole high spot out, bring it down just a little bit. Not a bad idea. And I'll just have a gentle upslope at the end on the rock wall there, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'd have to replant the whole yard then. I got this one looking pretty good. You'll notice there's no weeds, no dandelions and whatnot. I got a few done at the end there, but I don't know if you remember, they had the cable company next door and they trenched all the way across. And that stuff's not growing in very well. At least they pulled the sod back, but we're going to fertilize. Got some moss coming in. So I got some, look at that, some Scott's Turf Builder with moss control. So we're going to put a good heavy dose of that down. Probably double what I normally do. Hopefully won't burn the roots off, but we got a buddy who wants to come out and supervise. There we go. Got anything to say to the camera? Huh? No? What do you think? Huh? Spring's finally here? Yeah? Oh, big stretch. Oh, warmth. No more wet, dumpy down rain and snow and cold and wind. She's been going stir crazy the last few weeks. Keeping me up late at night, waking me up really early in the morning. Huh? A little goofball. A little goofball. She likes her kitty beatings. Likes her little kitty beatings. And that's just one of 3. So I need to work on this thing a little bit this year too. Had some heavy snows that were pretty wet and it's pulled over some stuff, so I think I'm going to top this thing. And then I've got to come up the sides. It's axle damage. When he was living here, he used to pee on this thing, so it killed parts of the shrub. But I'm starting to get in there and cut back the dead stuff, hoping some live stuff will come in. But worst case scenario, we'll just lop her down. But yeah, so got some cloud cover. The shade feels nice. I should try to pull the cover off and do a cold start on old Cletus. First time for spring. I bet you he'll pop right off. Those new tires are sure holding a lot of good air. That's a good. Actually got a guy over holiday break offer me some money for this thing. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we agreed on a price and he never came back. So, his loss. I'm keeping the truck. Whew. Poor 455's getting rusty. Should throw it in a bag with some desiccant or something. What a mess. I'm going to try to do some Oldsmobile stuff this year too. So, some people rip through that construction area with the lips and other people slow way down. So, alrighty, I'm going to find the next thing to get into and probably flip those boards over and do a coat on the backside. Then I can do some measuring and cut them to length and get them mounted up to the shed. Then I got to go find a can of paint if it's still good, get some paint on them. And yeah, get those hinges on. At the very least, I just want to prime today. So, alrighty, onward and upward. Boeing test flight in progress. Woohoo, 777. Can't quite tell on this screen. Maybe an 87, I can't quite tell. Sounds a little funny, maybe an 87. Woohoo! I don't remember seeing one go through with a blue tail, but because I sit right off the right-hand wingtip in position 2 inside the factory, so every single plane goes right past my desk. I've been taking pictures on the company camera of all the tails with a big, I don't know what it is, 30 by 40, 30 by 50 American flag in the background, or whatever it is, but so, woohoo! So, grass is cut, boards are primed, car is washed. I am sorely out of shape. All I gotta do is put the, not the shiny black, just the matte black on the tires so they look like they're, not like they're soaking wet, but I'll be damned, I do drive a white car. And I missed a dry spot there. I got another ding. If you can see it right there, I got a little door ding. I didn't try this side yet either. I guess I'm not done. So, alrighty, back to work. Just a quick update. Saw the plane coming, so I thought, grab the camera. Get you back over here and finish up the car. Alrighty, now the car's done. All nice and clean and shiny. Still holding up really nice. So how many of you out there, when you wash your car, crack the door jambs and make sure the inside of the door jambs are clean? And this one's not perfect. I missed a few spots, but make sure that when people ride in your car, they show that this is pretty nice. Get all the plastic bits inside with the wet towel from washing the outside. Needs a good cleaning on the inside yet, but at least I wiped her down, got rid of the big stuff. I use, used to be Wesley's Tire Bleach. I got an old bottle here. Now it's Black Magic bleach white. Spray the tires down, scrub them to get all the road grime and everything off. What's this guy doing out here? Didn't think they were working on the weekend, unless he's just commuting home for lunch. But when that's all said and done, then I hit it with, look at that. What do I do with it? I think that's it. Is that what left of it? It's a son of a gun protectant. My stores around here only carry the little bottles. The skinny ones with the pump on top. I like the deal there. So I just jumped on Amazon about 10 minutes ago and ordered 2 bottles of that. But, I like it because it doesn't make the tires all shiny. It just makes them look like natural rubber. But they're black. Looks clean. I don't like the greasy, shiny look on my tires. I did not do under the hood. You can see all the dirt in the dashboard on the driver's side here. Didn't do under the hood, but it seems pretty clean under there still. Could use a quick wipe up, but not too shabby. No, I'm not going to do the truck. It's clean enough with the mud on the fenders, and I'll be heading out to Kevin's place tomorrow, so I need to start thinking about back bumper. I got a guy across the street that does welding. If I could find a chunk of diamond plate, probably just cut it at the weld and put a new piece on. Save the main support, the main core of this bumper, because there's nothing wrong with it. Its lower portions are still nice and solid. It's just the corners. So it's not nearly as bad, but usually your driver's side gets more gunk. But anywho, board's primed. I think we'll move on to that project next. Get them measured up, cut, and then I can prime the ends real good, and then they'll be ready for installing paint. So clouds kind of come and go. Got some nice sunshine now. It's about 54 out here according to the thermometer inside. But, well, I guess that's left over from last year. I never cleaned that stuff real good, but this poor car needs a good scrub up. We'll get her. We'll get her. But, what are we at now? It's 2:10, so that was about an hour's worth of car cleaning. Hopefully it's showing up there. So I still got several hours. I like it. Sun's way up there. When it starts hitting closer to the tree, we're getting down to the daylight. So yeah, let's get the hoses and everything cleaned up, get everything washed out, and on to the next thing. Alrighty, we're going to start cutting and trimming here. The length is 72 1/16. But before we start, as Norm Abrams would say, and I had to write this down, be sure to read, understand, and follow all the safety rules that come with your power tools. And knowing how to use your power tools properly will greatly reduce the risk of personal injury. And remember this, there's no other important safety rule but safety glasses. And also, hearing protection when necessary. So, let's get to work. Alrighty, so this board has a little bit of a bow on this end. This board is chew marks on this end, so those will be our two scrap sides. Kind of see the ends are not lining up very well there. So 72 both at the same time. Talked about them, let's use them. half an hour's worth of work just to do that one cut. Get the can out. The camera's actually sitting on top of it. Spritz the end of these real quick. And I'll be ready to install those. Give them a good soaking. Probably come back and do another one in a bit, because everything else has got 2 coats on it. And yeah, let that dry. There's the original board. You can see the old piano hinge that was on it. I gotta go find my new hardware. I don't know what I did with it. It's around somewhere, so we'll figure it out. Alrighty, we're out here at the shed. Let's see what we can do to. Yeah, let's. Goofed. The screws down here are behind my leg for the workbench here. So I just have to get the grinder out and pull those off. I'm not pulling this out. It's on the other side too. I didn't even think of that. Oh well, we'll get these, or at least get the few out that I can. And I got 3 of them here I can knock out. There's 3 that I have to grind. Oh well. I don't know if I have anything big enough that would actually cut those. I can try with some nippers of some sort. See if I can just pop the tips of those off. But let me try a few things. I'll let you know what I come up with. Alrighty, looking at the other side, I've got a 2x6 that runs the whole height. So that's going to give me a good backing to run screws into with these new piano hinges. May have to do something on the insides of the doors, but I can cover that when I get there. Actually, I've got a chunk of 2x2 there. I wonder if I have another piece. There's a 2x4 up there. Actually, I've got 2 of them right there. But anyway, I thought I'd just cut a chunk of 2x6 because I had one floating around in the garage that only took about 3 inches off of it. I'm going to go ahead and use these little screws and just get it tacked into place so it'll be here. And then when I'm ready to put the new piece on, the new trim board, it just gives me a little bit more meat to go into rather than this little OSB style siding. So a little bit extra. Gotta take that screw out up there yet. But like I said, these 3 down here I'm not going to be able to get. Thought about taking a hammer or something and just pounding them in until it's flush, and maybe the screws will help bite a little bit more, but yeah, I don't need to go that route. But I'm going to run these in real quick. Alrighty, got the old DeWalt grinder there, and we just blasted them for a, I can't even talk, blasted them flush. So, got them 2x4s up top there. I think those are what I'm going to use to run down the inside of the door. And I'm not sure if I'll actually screw into them. I might. But at least it'll give me some extra meat on the inside to run some bigger bolts or screws or something for those hinges that I know I bought and I don't know where they are. They're sitting up here. 2 bags. So I'll have to dig around for them. I found my brown paint. Although I'm not real pleased with, of course it's probably primer based, but I'm not real pleased with how well it's, or how bad it's sticking to the trim. I'll have to get out there and do some scraping. It's holding up good on the door trim work, but I don't know why it didn't stick very good up there. I can't even see any primer. These boards are supposed to have been primed. Screwed up on these. These were supposed to have gone the other way, but oops. Oh well. The rest of the paint's holding up good. The red seems to be alright, although you can see it kind of splotchy up top, but yeah, maybe summer project. Use up what's left of that paint. But for now, I think we can go ahead and put the one trim piece on this side. I think we can. I'm not going to worry about the hinges and everything just yet, unless I find them. But that other door, I think that'll be another day. Just unless I feel froggy enough to go that trim piece. We got screws, we got the gun out there already, so we're good there. But, let's get that up. Should be good if it rains a little bit. Probably should seal it enough. So, let's see what we can do. Alrighty. One trim board on. So I have made a decision. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this board as well. For the simple fact, if the camera's going to pick it up here, this lower gray board is just a hair thicker than this upper trim piece. So we'll go get another one of these and replace this top one. Maybe we'll do a nice little, beveled cut or something up there, I don't know. Just to make it look a little nicer. And then probably should get some caulking or something and fill in those screw holes. Or I may just paint over them and let it ride. It is just a shed. But, I wonder what the browns look like on the back. Did I do brown trim? I did do brown trim back here. This doesn't get as much weather, I guess, but it's holding up a little better. So it just gets all the brunt of the sun, and still haven't found my whatchamacallit, it's the doohickeys, the hinges. Of course, that means this is going to be a little bit thinner as well. Not interested in retrimming the doors, so I may just pull the doors out just a hair, but that should be okay. We'll make do with that. Okay, that's where we're at. Boy, did I do a stupid, and I don't even know why. Guess I can put one down lower, put 4 on each side, but geez, I don't even know what I was thinking. Was anything wrong with the spacing of my hinges? Why did I put that one right there? I wanted to put it right there. That's also crooked. Wow. I have no idea what I was thinking. Jeez. I mean, I measured the distance between the two to find the center, and I think I missed. Boy, did I pull this stupid. Okay, well, I think what I'll do is I'll just go buy another hinge and I'll put it right here. So I wasn't going to get this far today, but I decided, do it. One dilemma I ran into was my shed has settled, so my gaps are not all that good. But I lifted this door up just a hair so it's not dragging as much. I'll do the same to that one when we get ready to tackle it. But yeah, boy, I don't know what I did there. So I saved the packaging. Obviously I found them. Saved the packaging. I'll just put a 4th one right down there, I think. And then I'll just do 4 on that side. I have to try to match them. You can definitely see how off things were because those were level when I put them on. But yeah, we'll just lift that other door. I'm going to get some sort of weather stripping, I think. Some foam to put in here because that's a big gap for critters to come in. But, have to ignore the radio playing in there. But at least it opens good now. It hangs up on the top just a little bit. I had to trim this piece. Let me turn this off. Hold on, you don't hear music playing in the background. I got stuff falling on top of the clock radio there. But we did run our support down the back side of the door. I cut it so it's a pretty tight fit. But I cut two of them, obviously. There's the other one for that door. So really the cutting work is done. I just have to, I don't know if I want to open this one now, because I don't have the hinges to do this side. I gotta go, like I said, I saved the part number off the packaging, so I'll just do 5 more of that bronze finished hinge. And then I wasn't gonna put these on until I painted, but I thought, just get them on. Just get them on. We can get this door serviceable again. So, that closes nice. Before we always had to kind of pick up on it. I like this shed, but I could use a little higher quality materials. Alrighty. Well, I am way ahead of where I wanted to be. Obviously the backyard's been mowed. My mulch pile. I need to get that loaded up and out to Kevin's place. I wonder if I could back the truck up in here. Be a tight fit, but should be something easy to try. Where's my tape measure? I just put a tape measure in here. There's my tape measure. I'm just curious right now. I think I measured it once before and it would fit. Have to fold the mirrors in, obviously. But let's just go off the bumper. I got too much stuff on the truck here. Should we get up over the top of that? Yes. So I'm going to go with 80 inches. Just a little extra. I'll put you all up here for a second and measure the opening on the gate. Try to keep out of the cat crap and gravel here. So I said 80 inches. Oh yeah, we're 92 and a half. That's between the posts. And right over here, between the front of the house and my grapevines, is, ooh, yeah, I don't think she'll fit. That's 82. Might just be a little too snug. Because I'd be backing in with the front this way. And if I was aiming towards the house, because I'm going to have to angle it, I don't know. We may try it someday. Just to see. It's going to be tight. Just to see. And looking down the side, oh yeah. So that rear bumper is the widest part of the whole truck. And it sticks out almost an inch past the body line. If I fold the mirrors in, you can see, these square bodies, how they flare out as they get lower. Fold the mirror in, and the mirror mount is definitely inside of the body line. The front bumper is about as wide as the truck. This rear bumper sticks out a bit. So, I don't know, we may try it. And I probably gave myself an extra inch on that bumper, just to be safe. So, yeah, we might be able to sneak the truck back in here. It'd be a heck of a project, wouldn't it? I'm doing that today. And then I can get all this stuff loaded up. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Need to do something around this tree too. It was just a little guy when I planted him. You can see how it's pushing out the retainers there. I think what I'm going to do is probably go get 3 more of these and 3 of the straights and make a triangle with rounded edges. So, yeah. have a little rock retainer wall back here, but it's too much work for now. So I'm going to work on trimming that guy back, I think. That's going to be the next project for this afternoon. Since I am way ahead of plan, getting more done than I anticipated, it's nice having sunshine on a 54-degree day. What's the thermometer on the wall say? Can we see it? Let's turn some light on in here. Can we see it? Oh, it says it's 60, 61. Nice. You know, we broke temperature records here last weekend. Warmest wintertime temperature ever recorded in Seattle, and we had like 73 in downtown Seattle. So, I don't know what it was here. I wasn't here that day. I was down south of Seattle. So, alrighty, I'm gonna go grab some gloves and an empty bucket. Let's click. Got buckets here. I want to fill the garbage can up with yard waste. We're gonna hack on this sumac a little bit and get it trimmed back. Maybe I'll set you up and record for that a little bit. So let me get set up here. Alrighty, well, that'll clear things up a little bit during mowing season. Try to keep it up. You have to be careful on this stuff when it flowers out and all the leaves come out. Get those in your eye, and boy, that hurts. I haven't experienced it myself, but I've known a couple people that have done that. So, one big stump right down there that, what are we looking at? Right there. It could come out. Nothing growing on it. Backed up here a little bit so you can be part of the festivities. But, yeah, this is just a couple of little starts on my hand. My old house in Renton. It's doing pretty good. Just adding to the multipile that I want to get rid of. So, they sure do look pretty in the fall though when they turn bright flame orange. This is the year we have to do the fence on this side. As you can see, it's got a little bit of lean to it. I don't know why there's a soda can out here. Somebody's Nerf rocket thingy. So they start putting things away here. Don't think there's anything else I want to get into today. We made more progress than I anticipated on. Shed's good. I might just pop up there tonight or tomorrow on my way out to the brother's place, see if they got those hinges. Should go out and get me something to eat. I haven't done that yet today. It's nice having that door back on. I can throw the two boards inside the shed here. I've got a little project I'm working on in there that I don't think I've announced to you guys yet. I don't know if I have or not. But, I won't show you any of it just yet. I think I may come out and fiddle around with that a little bit this evening. Turn the radio on. Let's get my antenna flag back up where it needs to be, out of the way. Got to remember to grab these gas cans tomorrow. Got the 2-gallon is full. Topped off the mower with that. got one of Kevin's 5 gallons and then my 5-gallon here. Just throw those in the shed. Gotta fill all those up. The heap needs fuel, and my little race car needs fuel, my little rally car. Dog out back's driving me nuts. But yeah, we done good today. We got a good start on the spring cleanup. So, got this flag here that's blocking all my stuff. I don't know where else to put it. So, yeah, we're going to continue on. I think that's going to be about it for this video. Oh, I did a Amazon same-day shipping test for some stencils for the race car. Ordered a set, and they're supposed to be here tonight by 9. I ordered them this morning at like 11. So I thought, it was Amazon Prime, and I'm a member, and no additional charge, so I thought, hey, let's try it. So, other than that, the weather's holding out. It's actually supposed to be a couple of degrees warmer tomorrow, but the same weather-wise. Sure is pretty. Trees across the road are starting to blossom out. This thing in front of the window, is it waking up yet? Kind of looks like it's got some buds on it, starting to do its thing. Grapevines here. I need to do some work on this. It's getting a little torn up. These grapevines are getting heavy. Nothing growing on them yet. All sorts of ivy and weeds and whatnot. There's some blackberry growing in here too now. Yeah, I had a good crop last year, but they weren't all that sweet again. This tree is looking pretty good. I don't think I'll need to top it this year again. I went in there and lopped off the main central up on top because it was really getting tall. Stood over on the roof of the house with my long reach tree trimmer, and I think we're doing okay. Just don't want to get too high and shading the neighbor's yard too much. It's staying pretty symmetrical. So, anyway, there's the old mower. I need to do a tune-up on it this year, I think. Runs okay, but didn't change the oil last year. Pull the plug, check it. I think I got another air filter for it. If not, I'll order one up. I'm pretty sure these have fuel filters on them. Throw one on. Little lawn boy. That's what Dad used to use down in California. 195cc 4-cycle. Doesn't burn any oil, so the oil's staying clean. But I got oil. Should just do a service on it. Let me do a quick video. Everything I mowed today, I mowed at the 2.5-inch level. Yeah, this thing will go up to 4-inch. Usually I run 1.5 to 2, but first mow of the year I always keep it a little bit longer. It makes it easier on the mower because I just mulch, I don't bag. Otherwise it clogs up so bad. And then as the year goes on and summertime hits, I let the grass grow a little bit taller, keeps it a little bit greener. So, alrighty. Like I've said before, I think this is going to about do it for this video. I'm going to go run up to the store, see what they got for hinges. Get in here where you can see a little bit. You probably saw a little bit of the blue over my shoulder. That's the project. I saw it on the screen. Yeah. We'll work on that a little bit here tonight. Got to finish up the back portion and start prepping the front portion. The bottom portion's all done. So, looks pretty cool. But anywho, we're going to end it here. Anything exciting happens, I'll throw an extra video up maybe. So, get this edited tonight, get it up to you. Heading out to Kevin's tomorrow. We're going to do lots of brush clearing. Going to have lots of video on that. Prepping the track. Got to smooth it out for these little cars. yeah, I might just grab gas tonight too, then I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll make the determination when I get closer. So, yeah, alrighty, that's about it. Talk to y'all later.
So thick and black, you cut it with my knife, and it's been 4 months, maybe more, since I've seen my pretty wife.